Okay guys, this is our second guest. Ngayon na tayo nagkaka-guest ulit sa channel na to, no? You've seen him in the first channel, pero we mostly talked about business. And since this channel is strictly stocks, or hindi naman strictly stocks, pero stock investing made easy, we're doing deep dive here. Napilit ko, napakiusapan ko si Shansi na magtanong for all of us that hopefully that you guys can benefit from it as well. If you don't know Shansi, author of the book, uh, millionaire at 22, sorry, CEO at 22, then he runs his agency, his SEO company as well. Pero ngayon, pag-usapan natin stock market. So Sean, how are you? Kumusta naman stocks mo? I heard from you that you're doing well in your US stocks more than your Philippine stocks also this year.
Yeah, actually, better yung US stocks. Mas nababantayan. Kasi sa totoo lang, ang dali din ng interface eh. Tsaka may mobile yung itoro na interface. So, mas nababantayan ko siya. And I could trade a lot of cryptocurrencies there as well, which I trade. So, I just learned to trade it actually
Ikaw
recently.
na, hindi ka na nagka-copy. Kala ko dati for
Hindi.
copy.
Portfolio siya. So,
Hmm.
managed portfolio siya ng itoro. Pero, I trade it kasi pwede may open and close kahit anong oras eh.
Ah.
Crypto kasi eh.
Hmm.
So I trade it. And then I have a few stocks that I invested in Palantir and Tesla. So
Okay.
yun. Yung dalawa lang actually. Yung dalawa lang yung ano ko.
Which yung Tesla kasi umakyat eh the past few days also. Nung
Sobra
yung
grabe yung akyat kasi sumama na siya sa S&P
S&P
500
500, oh,
this last week lang.
I think yun yung pinaka trigger also for that. Ano tawag doon, bukod sa nangyari sa kanya the past anong sasabihin ko, the past
8 months? 7
nag ano
months?
siya, nag ah, nag
Times 6?
nag-split siya nung August, kasabay rin ng Apple. So when that happened, boom, nag-akyat din siya. Yung interesting lang doon is after niya kasi umakyat nung August, nag-consolidate siya for a bit eh. And I think yung trigger na to, yung news about tawag doon, yung news about it being part of the S&P 500, pasok doon. Kasi ako have you seen a Tesla out? Have you seen a Tesla already? Yung out, syempre wala sa
Par.
Pilipinas, makita mo siya sa ano siya I've seen
Meron
it
isa dito, kay MVP.
kay MVP kay MVP. First time I saw it 2015 sa Texas ata. Tapos next one sa Dubai. Ano siya parang for me it's ahead of its time, yung interface, yung the fact na may self-driving siya. That makes it so cool eh. Kaya nga if you watch a lot of YouTube channels sa States na stock investors, madami doon they own Tesla cars, tapos sobrang nagustuhan nila yung Tesla, nag-invest na rin sila sa Tesla. So
Right.
something like that. Pero yung naging problem kasi niya, laki ng inakyat masyado nung Tesla din, tapos umakyat siya ulit this week. So I think that's what makes it interesting also.
Super
Before your
optimistic
lang.
mga tao. Yeah.
Tsaka ano yung sasabihin ko, what's interesting also, bukod sa Tesla, yung US stocks kasi, ano naman yan eh, umikot lang yung pera, meaning there was a time na yung Philippines, or at least yung area natin sa Asia, the money was still going to US stocks, tech stocks, pharma stocks, then
Yeah.
cryptocurrencies also at some point nung June, and then gold. Then suddenly nag-shift last few weeks ago. Ang daming puntang pera dito eh. Kaya nga nagchat-chat tayo nila Carlo Ople. BDO, hindi gumagalaw ng sobrang tagal yung video, tapos suddenly it started to move up. Nagro-rotate lang din kasi yung pera. Ganun din sa stock market na akyat yung Ayala Corp, akyat yung Ayala Land, akyat yung SM, akyat yung SM Prime.
Yeah.
So pag nag-rotate yun, sino pa ba yung hindi na paglalagyan? BDO, part of the rotation. And then ganoon din, banking stocks have also started to go up. So yun, siguro ano na talaga, umikot yung pera kasi majority funds, I said this in the video before this, that majority, it's nice that we talk about this, pero tayo, we're small money sa market eh. We're very, very small money. The money really is in institutions. And ito yung interesting, Sean. Di ko alam kung alam mo to. Majority of those funds, goal lang nila is matalo yung bonds. So for example, makatalo yung mga fixed instruments. So kung naka 5% sila sa mga fixed instruments, naka 25% na sila sa stocks nila,
Yeah.
okay na sila ibenta yun and to transfer somewhere else or to stay in cash kasi na-beat naman nila whatever expectation or targets that they have and they can opt to just park it out and then wait for it to go down again then saka sila papasok.
Correct.
Yun. That's why money rotates also into certain asset classes. And people think na parang linoloko tayo ng mga lalaki. Hindi naman eh. It's just that uh, they can wait it out kung hindi umaakyat and they also know when to exit pag okay na sa kanila yung gains nila and they're not really that emotional and uh, unbeknownst to many also madami dyan sa mga funds na yan either madami silang bala or madami pa silang ibang sources of revenue that they can wait it out that they don't even have to be emotional so yun.
Yeah. Pero actually, totoo yun, no? A lot of people, especially those starting out, think na parang may gaming sa loob eh. Parang, di ba? Parang there's someone gaming the stock market. It's just huge coincidence that people or that the money suddenly goes out and suddenly there's a huge surge coming in and it's its own prophetic positive cycle. So that's one thing that you explained quite well. No? Um,
Tsaka
how well do you think would this good run with our index continue?
I I don't know pero what I do know is as long as foreigners are still coming in and as long as volumes are high pwedeng sustain siya. Pero I'll show you something. Sige, tingnan natin para at least it becomes cool, no? Wait lang. I'll load some stocks para you have a general context of how things are also.
Pero nagtataka
So,
nga ako, bro, kasi parang wala masyadong improvement sa economy natin tsaka yung pero ang weird 'no, ang daming bumibili ng ano, ang daming bumibili sa e-commerce. Or hindi ko gets paano nagkakapera yung mga tao ngayon, eh.
may pera naman eh. May mga taong, I think, may mga industries that are may spending power sila. Pero meron
Mm,
din naman na understandably natamaan. And I think yung nagsispend also sa e-commerce, nag-shift din yung budget nila. Na yun, na ginagastos nila doon. Kasi kung di ka naman lumalabas, for sure yung clothing budget mo, hindi mo nagastos eh. May
mm,
mga certain things na ginagastos mo noong 2019 na hindi mo siya ginagastos ngayon.
yeah.
And I think yun lang. Umikot lang yung pera. May pinagpuntahan lang na iba.
Mm,
So
yeah.
I wanted to show this. This is SM. And SM, if you'll I've shared this in the previous videos naman na pero since may kasama tayong Sean C sa podcast ngayon, I just want to show this. This is the highest point of SM 2018. Somewhere around here. This is one of its highest points also. This was 2019. Then, eto na tayo yung 2020 na area. So, as you can see, no, parang it went back to its pre-pandemic price already. Madami sa mga stocks, at least the larger ones, not everyone naman, no, pero madami, they've gone higher than their pre-pandemic prices. So, why am I saying this? Regardless of kung maganda or pangit yung economy, ano na siya, it's clear also unless it breaks out from this range. May expectation that baka bumaba, baka bumaba siya and it's just the math, it's just the numbers. And in the same way also, ganun din eh for tingnan mo to, for Ali, very, very clear. I've said this in other videos. May resistance siya here. So, nag-break down siya today. Dating support, hindi nag-hold. So, may expectation na baka mag-correct din siya. So, dadating at babalik, for me, babalik at babalik siya sa point na may mga tao na kumita na gusto nilang umalis sa positions nila. Then, you said something about sab sabi mo kanina yung economy is not so good pero bakit umakyat
Mm,
yung market, it's forward expectation lang na nagre-reopen, things might get better and then may vaccine na
yeah.
I'll buy pero I posted another video naman with Alvin Ang sa first channel. Uh, he's also saying that kung magka-correction, it's okay, it's going to be normal lang kasi when the figures come out also again, uh, it's gonna look bad pa eh. Economists are saying that in third quarter results was bad compared to what they were expecting. We got around negative 11, nasa ganon. They were
Yeah.
expecting nasa single digit na lang yung negative dapat ng GDP natin, pero hindi yun nangyari. Tapos,
Um,
eto pa, all of that did not factor in also yung effect ng storm, yung typhoons, yung last typhoons sa Bicol area tsaka sa Cagayan and Isabela area. So hindi pa factor din yun. That will shave off also what certain percentage points sa GDP.
yeah.
So when the numbers come out and it's not so good, other people might want to get out. So, yun,
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's gonna go down back to where it was in March, pero there will be people who are satisfied with their gains, and as they're satisfied with their gains, they'll profit take. And I'll say this before I hand it back again to you, na babalik ulit yan sa ano eh, sa parang pinag-usapan nung umakyat yung market, madami nagpa-panic buying kasi hindi sila nakabili dati. Tapos when it goes down again, they will be fearful, hindi sila bibili. Pero that's also one of the interesting times also to position and start to come in din sa markets. So, yun.
Interesting, no? And what do you think nudges the foreign investment institutions to invest in our stocks in our index rather than some other countries?
Ah,
I'm not sure. Eh. Why are we attractive to them?
uh, if you will notice it, you can research this after this video, and to everyone watching, research nyo na lang after. We are parang lumped up as parang emerging markets, parang ganun. uh, Lahat ng mga countries na nag-emerge, we are lumped up in the same basket. We're considered emerging market. Tapos meron pa, Asia emerging markets, we're lumped up also in that segment. Sa segment na nakalump up tayo, to be honest, we're a very, very small allocation compared to other countries. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and then to other countries na nasa region mismo natin, even Vietnam, they have I think they've been getting a larger piece of the pie. Then you add China pa to the mix also sa region natin, mas madami na pupunta sa kanila. So for whatever na maliit na napupunta sa atin, pagdating sa Pilipinas, mukha na siyang malaki kasi maliit talaga yung market natin. So when we think na nagbilihan yung mga foreigners, daming pera na lumalabas, that's only a small fraction of the amount of money that's going to everyone else. So
But
just to give you context on everything. So to answer your question, bakit sila attracted? Ah, binabalikan lang naman nila yung binibili rin nila dati. So, gusto naman talaga nila yung Ayala dati, gusto naman talaga nila yung BDO dati, gusto naman talaga nila yung JFC dati, gusto naman talaga nila yung SM. Please remember, even sa Jollibee, yung nagpa-breakout sa kanya sa 150 was because prior that foreigners started to buy. But again, that amount of money that we think is so big is small in context to the whole world, or what's going at least to this small region of the world pa.
buti na lang di ka nag-pull out, master. Para ano, nag-stay tayo sa 5,000 index dahil sa
Hindi naman, hindi ako.
So, I guess one other question I have is
Okay, good. Go, push.
for people who are during this time may have bought at a good time, no, medyo mababa yung nabili nila. Um, Dividends, I believe, did it become bigger or smaller during the this 2020
Depends
generally?
sa, depends sa company. Yung mga apektado, nagtagal talaga sila ng dividends. Yung mga hindi apektado, apektado pero na they it's hard to say na they're not affected. They're affected. Nagbigay pa rin sila dividends but lower. Iba, they were able still to maintain it. Pero the ones that uh, were thriving in all of this, nagtaas pa sila ng dividends eh. So, case to case talaga siya. That's why ako, yung take ko sa economy natin, yung pag-akyat natin will be people are saying U, W, V, sa akin K. I am a firm believer of a K type of recovery. Meaning K, ganon. Meaning there will be some that will recover faster. There will be some that will be laggards also. So ganon din. Yung mga okay, uh, they're the ones that have the ability to give dividends also. So, yun.
Have you moved some of your dividend investments, pulled out or shifted it to some other? Baka biglang may dividend stocks ka na biglang nag-stop. Did that happen to you?
So far, hindi. I actually, uh, yung, so, I said this in the video before this also that yung technique ko, yung pinambibili ko naman sa dividend stocks are profit from the profits.
Mm.
So, kumbaga sa sayo for as a business person, yung kinita mo sa SEO hacker, yun yung pinang-i-invest mo sa real estate, yun yung pinang-i-invest mo sa stock market. Sa akin, yung kinita ko sa stocks, yun yung pinambibili ko ng fixed income instruments. So, when there's an opportunity to have a good yield also, I like it and I come into it. And yun, ang daming nung bumagsak yung market, madami doon nagbabaan yung price pero yung expectation na may dividend sila is still there. So I buy it. So far at least for the dividend stocks that I have, wala akong binenta, and then the ones that I have extra cash on, nagdagdag pa ako for better yields also. Ano na yan eh, cash flow na kasi
Grabe.
siya eh. So sayang din. Yun.
Lakas.
Hindi naman,
Galing.
hindi, some people kasi nagkakwentuhan tayo sa chat, no, some people pag may pera they buy watches. Kasi yun yung
Mm.
hilig nila. Sinabi mo pa kay Carlo Ople, hindi, okay lang na binili mo yan kasi at least mag-enjoy ka eh. Ako hindi ako nag-enjoy dun eh. Nag-enjoy ako na, nag-enjoy, nag-enjoy ako sa pag-invest. Nag-enjoy ako sa ganito. Nakakapagod to pero masaya para sa akin eh. So, yun lang. Iba lang siguro yung source of enjoyment ko. Tsaka StarCraft. Bago, 2020 find. Kung merong 2020 find
TFT ka
StarCraft.
na. Mag-TFT ka na. Try mo yun. Try mo
Nag-try ako
yun, bro.
mag-download pala pero hindi ko lang bakit hindi ko natuloy. Anyways, may questions ka pa? Madami ka mga questions.
Uh, well,
Kung
I don't know if if you're familiar with the stock ng Palantir.
not familiar,
Not
not
familiar.
tracking it. Bakit?
It's the next. Well, a lot of people are saying it's the next Facebook or Google, but it's
Okay.
industrial. Naintindihan ko kasi yung business model niya because I've been following Peter Thiel for a long time. He's part of the
Ah,
PayPal mafia eh. Along silang dalawa ni Elon Musk yung nagbenta ng PayPal to eBay. They got a lot of money out of it, and they
mm,
started buying, investing. And Peter Thiel
mm,
became a sophisticated investor, investing also in Facebook, Google, and
di ba,
this is the company he founded, Palantir. Basically, it's kind of like predicting terrorists before they become terrorists through big data, something like that.
interesting yan ah. Pero laki na yung
Oh,
kiat ka.
tapos right now it's trading at $23 lang eh.
Hmm.
No, market close kagabi 23.
Pero
Um,
galing siya 9, October
galing
10.
siyang 9. I
Doble
got
na.
in at 18, I think,
Hmm.
somewhere
Wala
there.
akong Palantir. Wala siya sa ano ko, wala siya sa galing mo. Not in something that I was watching in general also.
By 2021, um, some experts are saying it could go as high as 45, 44, 45. It's a tech company, definitely, but very different. Hindi siya gumagamit. Di ba tayo sa Google and Facebook, tayo yung produkto. Because whatever our data is, they're mining it, they're aggregating it. With Palantir, they can't do that because contractor sila ng military. So, they can't do that. They have to silo data per client nila, no? But if they aggregate that, that's gonna be very dangerous, though. But yeah, that's their technology, and oh, I believe in the Bible, and I believe in the end of days, and I think this technology is gonna be a big part of that day, no,
Hmm.
sa end of days, and if it's gonna happen, I mean, it's prophesied, right? So I invest in ano na, parang naka-apat or limang investments na ako.
Talaga?
So, oh, and so far so good. So, ayan, not maybe not a question, but maybe
Mukhang malaki-laki na, mukhang
for the next
malaki-laki na
session.
yan. Mukhang malaki-laki na yan, ha? Sige,
Hindi naman.
bibili ako bukas, pag-aaral ako. Pero dahil sinabi mo, hindi, joke lang. Hindi ako bibili dahil sinabi ni Shansi, pero pag-aaral ako na mabuti yan. Oh, pero,
Yeah, yeah.
yun,
Kailan lang siya? September 30 lang siya nag, ano, hindi siya nag-IPO, nag-direct listing siya. Just
Direct
like
list.
Slack.
Pero nasa ano siya? NYS, New York Stock Exchange.
Oh,
Anyways,
pero direct listing, some other method yung ginamit niya, wala siyang underwriters eh.
okay.
So, it's very interesting. Read up on it. Um, yeah, and then maybe on the next recording natin, yan na yung tanong ko sa'yo.
Okay. Pero ano pa rin ako eh. I still stick to the same tech stocks that I've been watching pero yung
Oo.
nadagdag this year because of what's happening, mas nag-focus din ako sa things that are relevant to this na hindi ko binabantayan dati. Square,
Mm.
PayPal, Zoom. So,
Si
yo,
work, Slack.
wala ako.
Hindi ka na ganun?
Wala ko nun. Wala siya sa
Yeah,
at least
yan ang
uh,
ginagamit namin sa mga sa mga digital marketing or digital modern company. We use Slack a lot, DocuSign as well. And if you look at the gains of DocuSign and Slack, it's pretty big during the pandemic din. So ito
galing.
yung mga hindi ganun kakilala pero sa B2B malakas malakas talaga. Malakas.
Tsaka,
Grab.
hindi, pero binabantayan ko to dati pa. AMD tsaka Nvidia. So matagal ko na siyang chine-check din. Not, yung tatlong
Oo.
sinabi ko, yun lang yung alam ko PayPal matagal na din talaga siya pero super relevant siya ngayon eh. Lalo na e-commerce, madaming mga madaming mga sites na PayPal lang yung talagang ginagamit din nila or
Yeah.
tinatanggap nila. And
Yeah.
yun. So anyways,
I
salamat
agree.
Sean for taking the time for this.
Ikaw
Unless
pa.
you have more questions pa, unless you have more questions.
Well, depende. It's 21 minutes na though.
Oo, okay na to. Okay na to. Pero kung may questions ka, hindi naman kita nahiya ako sa'yo eh. Pero unless kung may question, kung wala na, we're good. Okay, Sean, how can they get in touch with you? Ano yung mga, ano mo, alam ko, Sean has a podcast, Sean also has a YouTube channel. Where can they reach you? How can they get in touch with you?
If you want to check out my website is sean.c. Di
Hmm.
seanc.com. It's just Sean SEAN.SI. That's my website.
Hmm.
And then I have a podcast on Spotify. The name is Leadership Stack. So if you're looking to grow as an entrepreneur, a leader, or a manager, yan ang mga episodes namin. We have guests. Marvin is also part of my guest list there. Jason Law, a lot of other international guests as well. Recently, we had Jeff Nishwitz, but sa January pa mare-release yung recording na yun. No? Pero grabe, I learned a lot from that guy. Ang
Anong
galing.
specialty
So,
niya?
ano siya? Lawyer siya. Very successful lawyer. And then he started his own firm.
Hmm.
14 years niyang ginawa yun. Tapos nag-quit siya. Nag-quit siya para maging coach and consultant. Grabing
Okay.
kwento niya, nakakatawa.
Interesting.
Tapos,
Interesting.
ngayon, he is a speaker, he wrote books, he's a successful coach and consultant na.
Hmm.
Nag-flip daw yung wife niya nung, nung nag-quit siya. Tapos, nag-quit siya ng sarili niyang law firm na medyo na-daze yung wife niya noon. So, ang ganda ng kwento niya. And the
Galing. So,
leadership.
panoorin niyo yun. Leadership Stack.
Mm. Galing. So, thank you bro. Thank you for having me. Alam mo naman, basta ikaw, isang tawag mo lang sa akin, hilamos ka agad ako eh. Tapos,
Pero sakto nga yung pag-message mo eh. By the way, may masterclass kami ni Shansi. Hindi ko alam kung meron pa ba yun? Tuloy pa ba yun?
meron pa!
Okay,
Meron
no,
pa,
no,
makemoneygrow.ph.
I'll put the link in the description. Nandito pa, nakasave pa pala dito. You know, if you want to join Shansi's masterclass, comment I want Shansi. Hindi na wala yun. Nakasave pa yun dito sa program natin. So, ano ulit yun?
Makemoneygrow.ph.
Makemoneygrow.ph. Join that. O if you want to learn Shansi's techniques sa business. So, yun. Tsaka may isa ka pang channel, Shansi. Nakita ko doon kung pinanood yung camping videos mo.
Yun yung mga, yun yung mga wala masyadong added value ko na video eh.
Talaga?
Kung ano-ano lang.
Meron din ako doon. Guys, panoorin nyo kung gusto nyo wala kayong matututunan. Marvin and Yvonne, YouTube. Yun. So, yun. Isa lang request ni Shansi before we end this is you hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And also, comment lang kayo if you want to support the channel. Type lang kayo algo. Damihan nyo lang yung comment nyo for the algorithm. So, yun lang. Thank you, Shansi, for joining us. And to everyone watching this, I hope this
Thank
video
you.
helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon and God bless you all. Yun, we're done. Salamat. Salamat, Sean C.
Alright.
Oo.
Actually, bro, I chatted you kasi I was gonna
Mm.
tell you lang na